Since it is the first exam that a lot of children are going to sit, it can be difficult to know which books are good to prepare a child for the 11 plus exam. Now, there are a few particular brands or names of books that a lot of people will recommend, and they're generally the IPS and AE publications, but don't just stick to those, because basically anything that's written for children of that age will be good for them. No reading will be bad for them, so absolutely anything, again, so long as it's not too difficult for them, but make sure that it does stimulate them, because if it's too easy, then they're not really going to learn and develop too much from them, but anything that's going to get their brains working will be good for them. For more specific information about how to prepare a child for the exam, visit the Schoolfort website, www.schoolfort.com, then go to resources, and in 11 plus there'll be more documents about how to prepare children for the exam. Like I say, any reading is going to be good for them, but it does depend on which aspects of the exam are going to come up, because each school has different approaches to the 11 plus, and so any of the 4 standard modules, so to speak, could come up in any combination. So best to find out what's going to come up in the exam before you go buying books, because it's no good giving a child books on verbal reasoning if that's not going to come up. But for things like that, you want to give them crosswords and word searches and things like that to get them figuring out how letters relate to each other, how words relate to each other, that sort of thing. But basically, anything that gets their imagination going, because then in the English part of the exam, hopefully if they read around widely enough and get to grips with a lot of different styles, hopefully they won't be too surprised by anything in there. But yeah, basically anything that's going to get them thinking, anything that gets their imagination working, whatever's going on.